Welcome to Spider Rider Extras. Today we're looking at a Can-Am Ryker Rally Edition. Now Can-Am introduced the Rykers in 19, starting with the regular Ryker. Then you have the Ryker with the Ace engine and a Ryker Rally with a lot supposedly more towards off-road with also the 900 Ryker Ace engine. This was Can-Am's idea to bring kind of like the trike to more mainstream, make it more mainstream, make it more affordable, where the Rykers start at about 8,800 now, and they top out close to 12 with the Rally, and of course a lot more with any options or accessories you might add. Now the Ryker Rally in front of you is actually my son's. He's had it for about going on a year in August, and he's had zero problems with this bike. A great bike. Typical Can-Am has, great quality and really not much maintenance problems or motor issues at all. Can-Am classifies this bike as a cruiser with relaxed seating. As you see, it has a low seat height. I think of it more as like, it almost has a Street Fighter look to me. I mean, they look pretty badass. Now the engine is pretty difficult to see. I mean, underneath all the plastic, but you have this Rally has a Rotax 900 Ace. It's actually an inline 3-cylinder. It's liquid cooled, has electronic fuel injection, and electronic throttle control. This power plant produces around 82 horsepower with 58.3 pounds of torque. It's powered with, all this power goes through an automatic CVT transmission, and when you go to the back here, you can see it is shaft drive like many scooters. I think there's been a few motorcycles that have also been shaft drive, and this system is pretty much bulletproof. As far as the chassis, you have a double wishbone up front. Now the Rally has the KYB shocks, which they actually offer a 6.38 inch travel. Then in the rear you have fully adjustable KYB shock, which sits under there, and you can see there's your adjusting knob, has 4 positions. And with this you can adjust the damping and preload. And the back has 6.89 inches of travel. As far as braking power, you have up front, you have the 2.70 millimeter discs, and they have the Nissan 2-piston calipers for that extra stopping power. And in the rear, you have a 220 millimeter disc, which has 1 piston stopping power. Now as far as tires go, up front you have 16s. They're Kenda tires. They're 145/60R 16s. And of course the Rally has a special off-road tire, or more off-road tire. Then in the back we have the Kenda 205/55R 15s. And that's a really wide tire, as you can see, like many automobiles. Now this bike can carry 2 riders when equipped. Also has a 1.85 gallon storage capacity and has a 5.2 gallon fuel tank, which is located under the slide. And that's where you filled up. They recommend only premium fuel in this bike. And I previously mentioned the seat height, it's 24.2 inches. Also the bike's dry weight is 627 pounds with a 4.4 inch ground clearance. And this bike, the Rally, does have greater ground clearance than the other Rykers. Up front you'll see it has the digital instrument panel, and that is approximately 4.5 inches. Okay, looking at the digital gauge, It has basically, it'll show your speed, has a tachometer, your gear position, your distance to empty, which I love, which is fairly accurate, your gear position, and a clock, and it'll also tell you if you're in eco mode or if you're in rally mode. As far as also there's a fuel gauge, and you can see a hot or cold engine temperature gauge. And this bike for its price, I mean, I think it's a great price. This one was out the door, it's a little over $13,000. And I mean, you just can't beat it. I mean, the standard features, the safety features. I mean, this bike has traction control. It has ABS, has hill hold control. It has DESS, that's digitally encoded security system. And there's your key there. It's not even a real key, like I said, it's all digital. And it also has a stability control system. So unless you're totally just crazy on this bike, I mean, it's really safe to ride. Other features on this bike, for the rally, you get the arm guards, and they have the accent lighting. Really nice. You can never have enough lights to be visible. Also, it has 55-watt halogen lights, and these are now have been replaced with LEDs. And I'll show you the LEDs here in a minute. And you also have your LEDs on the fenders. Like I said, you can never have enough lights. Also, the Rally has different guards underneath. You can see like skid plates. I told you about the shocks, the upgraded shocks, the upgraded Rally wheels, the adjustable suspension. Has also this thing called a max mount on the back. Now this max mount has a seat. This has the comfort seat for the passenger, which is really a great accessory. As you can see, it folds down. Nice grab rails. Got your pegs that fold down and back up. The seat just folds right up, and there you go. Nice, it's comfortable, and looks good. This has a regular Rally seat also, but they do offer a comfort seat. But this seat is really, I mean, pretty comfortable, standard to the Rally. Also, the glove compartment, you just press it to open it. Pops right open, and inside you have two USB ports to charge all your accessories and your phones. I told you about the hand guards. Those are specific to the Rally model. This one also has a K&N filter that we put in, and he also added the Ryker lettering on the side. Now, my other complaint and some issues that I've heard about, the main issues were about the wheels, and as you can see, the red safety clips. People were saying they were coming off and they were afraid they would lose their wheels. Can-Am did finally say this is a problem and you can have it brought in and fixed under warranty. So far, we've not had any problems. Also, I wish it would have a locking front compartment, but many aftermarket companies are selling locks now for the glove compartment. I actually wish it had more areas for storage. It's very short on that. Also, it'd be nice to have cruise control, but I mean, the more things you add, the more you're going to bump up the price. And I guess most people are using this for a tour, but I tell you what, I've been online and I think a lot of people are touring with these bikes. They do have, again, aftermarket speed controllers. We don't have one on this bike, but I don't know how safe they actually are. I mean, my Spider has a great cruise control, and I kind of wish I had to put it on this bike. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to start this. To start the Ryker, you just make sure your key or your digital encoded key is inserted. Just kind of clips on, as you can see. I don't know how. I mean, it's pretty secure. It pops right off. Just clips back on. Make sure your engine is turned on. Foot's on the brakes. Basically, you push or move your throttle forward and then push the start button. Has a nice sound to it, typical Rotax 3-cylinder sound. off here and show you guys the headlights. Now these are the LEDs that we replaced. Remember I told you there were halogens, these are the LEDs. They make a huge difference, as you can see. At night this thing really lights up the road. And Rykers have all kind of customization possibilities. There's many sites that sell all kind of accessories for this bike. So overall guys, Ryker's a great bike. I think my son's had a lot of fun on it with his wife, and they ride two up all the time. And I mean, it's really a bargain. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share my videos. And I'll keep them coming, and be sure to enter my present giveaway that's going on now for the motorcycle battery charger. Guys, have a great day.